Hello viewers, through this video I will try to explain and I will try to tell you how you should prepare for MA in English entrance test for different state universities, and if you are applying for or if you are preparing for MA in English entrance test for central universities, then you have to uh, follow a CUET PG syllabus. Okay, in some state they have also enrolled themselves in CUE at PG. So that's why you have to find out that thing according to your context. If it falls under CUE at PG, then you should follow the CUE at PG syllabus. And if it is not, then you should follow that respective university's entrance test syllabus. So without any delay, let's begin our discussion. When we talk about entrance tests, then in most of the entrance tests, they give MCQ based questions, and in some contexts they give written portion also where you have to show your writing skill. But nowadays in most of the universities, if they conduct their own MA in English entrance test, then they give MCQ based question. If MCQ based questions come, then you don't have to worry. There will be 4 options and you have to choose one, right? And any one of the 4 options given will be the correct one, right? So you wouldn't have to worry. But the thing is, how you will know the correct answer if you do not know anything about the concept? That you will get to know through practice, through mock test, through analyzing the previous year paper. Okay, so what you must read in your preparation, during your preparation, the thing I will tell you. Number one is you will get various literary period, from Anglo-Saxon English literary period to post-modern English literature period. You have to go through all the literary periods in detail, and then you have to find out the unique features of that particular age, that particular literary period. And you have to also find out the prominent writers of that time, prominent event of that time, prominent poet, prominent playwright, notable novelist, notable literary movement of that age. That all thing you have to find out and you have to read. Okay, this you must do. And you cannot avoid modernist works. Modernist works means whatever modernist literary works were done during the English modernist literary period. That all thing you have to read. It includes Virginia Woolf, T.S. Eliot, and D.H. Lawrence, James Joyce. Like that, you will get thousands of writers, but you have to find out the notable ones, and then you have to read about them, about their work, and about the plot of that particular poem, drama, or novel. You have to know at least about the protagonist, antagonist. Okay, that you must know. And T.S. Eliot's famous work Wasteland and A Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, that is also very significant, and you must know about those works and those when it was published, that all kind of thing. Next thing is African literature. Do not forget to study African literature. African literature is one of the most relevant and most repeated topics of MA in English entrance test. Okay, that's why you have to know the major writers of this age, like Chinua Achebe, Things Fall Apart, and then there are many more I have uh, forgotten right now, but you just search about it, then you will get to know the famous poets of Africa, famous playwrights, famous novelists, and what works they have done and how it had impacted. That all kinds of things you have to find out, you have to study, and then you have to relate it, and you have to compare and contrast it with the previous year question paper and with the syllabus, if there is syllabus. Then next is Indian literature in English. Indian literature is in English, it is also very germane thing for English entrance test. You have to know how Indian English literature was created, how many prominent writers are there, what kinds of works they have done. And you have, if you are from Northeast India, then you have to also know and you have to study about Indian English writing in English, Indian English writing in English of Northeast. Okay, or you can say Northeast India writing in English. There are so many writers like Temsula Au, Isteran Kire, and then Mamang Dai, like that you will get, and you have to know about their work, and that you will get from your own BA syllabus also. And do not forget to repeat and do your revision of your BA in English syllabus. You have to know all the things about BA in English. Many questions will be asked from that BA in English syllabus of yours. Next is prominent women writers of each age. So do not forget about prominent women writers or feminist works of each age, like from Victorian age, what kinds of works were done in the perspective of women. That thing you have to find out and read. Okay, so in each literary age period, you will get women writers and their not worthy literary works that you have to find out and read about them. Next is entire BA in English syllabus revision. This I have already mentioned. You have to do from first semester to sixth semester. You have to know what kinds of poems you have read, what kinds of novels you have read, what kinds of drama, what kinds of literary theory, literary criticism, and all the relevant things, all the things that are prescribed in your syllabus. That all things you have to again revise, and you have to remember those things. Okay, questions will be asked on the basis of BA in English syllabus. Okay, do not forget, and do not forget to know about the writer's biographical area, like what kinds of life they had, or when in which country they born, and in which age they had written their literary works. That kind of thing you have to know. Each writer. Okay, from first semester to sixth semester, you will get numerous writers, numerous poets, playwrights, theorists. That all things you have to again revise. And if you do, then you will get good mark. And if you do not have any proper idea in the exam, then if you read all the syllabus that I have told you, then indirectly it will help you to choose the correct answer. Next is William Shakespeare, Geoffrey Chaucer. So in our English literature, you will get thousands of notable playwrights, notable writers that are evergreen, that are considered as classic. So you read the classic writer, classic literary works, and try to know about them, what kind of question can come, and try to study the previous year question on the basis of classical writers like Geoffrey Chaucer, William Shakespeare. Okay, do not forget. Next is literary terms, criticism, and theory. This is must. Nowadays, emphasize on literary terms. It is given, criticism to given, theory to given. So try to know the basic literary terms, literary criticisms, literary theory. Next is literary movements and prize. So you all know about literary prizes. You have to know the basic or the recent literary prizes, like who won Booker Prize, or who won Nobel Prize in Literature. So that thing you have to know. And you must know about the literary movements. There are numerous literary movements, but you have to know the major movements, especially the major, and you have to also know the minor. What kinds of question can come, no one knows. So try to read all. Next is English literary and political history. This is also very important. You have to also know political history of England apart from knowing English literary history. Okay, because as you know, English literature is always influenced by English political history. Okay, you must have heard Elizabethan age. Why Elizabethan age? Because at that time, Queen Elizabeth, she ruled at the time. That's why that age is known as Elizabethan age in our English literature. So that's why you have to know the political history also. What kind of thing where occurred during this age or that age. So that thing you have to know. Next is various literary genres. So you will get thousands of literary genres in English literature. Try to find out the prominent and notable ones, like Bildungsroman novel, or the Stream of Consciousness novel, like that. Okay, try to find out the literary genres that are very pertinent right now too. And at last, previous year question paper and net and slide. So this is must. You have to do. There is no other option left. You must check, recheck, re-evaluate, and you have to do your own revision on the basis of previous year question paper. Analyze previous year question paper. If you do not have previous year question paper, it's okay. Just get net/SLAT question paper that you will easily get from the Google. Okay, just do it. There is no other option. You have to go through the previous year paper of net and SLAT. It will definitely help you. If you do not go through it, then it will be very problematic to you. That's it. Thank you so much.